I went to Toronto, which I had never been to Canada, and it was called Mariposa. And that was about 30,000 people. When I came out on the stage, I heard my name called, and I said,
Buddy Guy is a famous American blues musician, singer, guitarist, songwriter, and actor who's an exponent of Chicago blues and has influenced several guitarists. This man is known for becoming one of the biggest influence of the blues genre. Buddy played with Muddy Waters as a house guitarist during the 1960s. Later, he began a musical partnership with Junior Wells. Rolling Stone ranks him number 23 on its list of 100 greatest guitarists of all time. Moreover, Buddy's song, titled Stone Crazy, was ranked number 78 on Rolling Stone's list of the 100 greatest guitar songs of all time. Buddy's won several awards, including 8 Grammy Awards, a Lifetime Achievement Award, 23 W.C. Handy Awards, Billboard Century Award for Distinguished Artistic Achievement, and Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Academy of Recording Arts and Science.
wow, I didn't know people know who I was other than in Chicago and the little clubs with 80 people or 100 people, and I like went out of my mind, and people would.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is George Guy, but he's also known as Buddy. He was born on July 30th, 1936 in Lettsworth, Louisiana, United States, making him 84 at the time of this production. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. This guitarist weighs approximately 89 kilograms, and the star sign of Buddy Guy is Leo. This guitarist has influenced several successful guitarists, including Keith Richards, Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, John Mayer, Gary Clark Jr., and Jeff Beck. At one time, Eric Clapton described Buddy as the best guitar player alive. Buddy's autobiography, titled When I Left Home, My Story, was published back in the year 2012. He's also co-written the book Damn Right I've Got the Blues with Donald Wilcock. Buddy is fairly active on social media and has 151,000 followers on Instagram. Moreover, 114.6 thousand people follow him on Twitter. Buddy's guitar playing style is very loud and aggressive, and his style has also influenced rock and roll. Back in 2012, Buddy performed at a concert at the White House for former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama. On March 14, 2005, B.B. King and Eric Clapton inducted him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Back in the 1960s, his mother had a stroke. Unfortunately, she passed in 1968. Buddy purchased his first Harmony acoustic guitar when he was 19 years old. Decades later in his lengthy career, Buddy donated this acoustic guitar to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Back in the 1950s, Buddy was dating Joan Guy. In 1959, the pair got married and they welcomed their first child, Charlotte, in 1961. Buddy and Joan have 5 other children, including Charlize, Colleen, George Jr., Gregory, and Jeffrey. Gregory also plays blues guitar. However, the pair eventually separated. Then Buddy married Jennifer Guy in 1975. Guy and Jennifer have 2 children together, including Rashana and Michael. Then in 2002, the pair got divorced. Buddy's daughter Rashana is a rapper who's better known by her stage name, Shauna.
I heard these people say, there's Hendrix. And I said, where? And I'm just looking, and I was looking, and I said, what is he? I don't know if he's black or white or what. And that's just how.
This guitarist was born to Sam and Isabel Guy in Lettsworth, Louisiana. Buddy has 4 siblings, and they were raised in Lettsworth. The famous blues musician Phil Guy is his brother. Buddy was interested in music from a very early age and started playing guitar during his childhood. He was the oldest boy in his family, and Buddy had 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Buddy gained a strong interest in harmony and melody when he was young, and he created a makeshift 2-string guitar using a piece of wood and a few hairpins. Isabel and Sam Guy were sharecroppers, and Buddy would also pick cotton for $2.50 per 100 pounds. When Buddy was 19 years old, he worked as a custodian in Baton Rouge at Louisiana State University. Soon he bought his acoustic guitar and began playing at various clubs. During the mid-1950s, the guitarist started performing with various bands in Baton Rouge. Buddy recorded 2 demos for a local DJ in Baton Rouge for Ace Records in 1957, However, neither of them were released at that time. Buddy eventually moved to Chicago in September 1957, where he fell under the influence of Muddy Waters. He left for Chicago to earn a better living for himself and his family. Then in 1958, Buddy's performance in a competition with West Side guitarists Otis Rush and Magic Sam helped him get a record deal. Eventually, he signed an agreement with Cobra Records and recorded for them. While he was doing his Cobra sessions, Buddy teamed up with Ike Turner. Ike helped this guitarist make his second record titled You Sure Can't Do, This Is the End. Turner composed the latter and backed him on guitar. After Buddy released 2 records with Cobra's subsidiary Artistic, Buddy signed a deal with Chess Records. The early career of this guitarist was impeded by conservative business choices that were made by Chess Records. The founder of Chess Records, Leonard Chess, denounced Buddy's playing as just making noise. During the early 1960s, Chess Records tried recording this guitarist as a solo artist with jazz instrumentals, R&B ballads, soul, and novelty dance tunes. However, none of these recordings were released as a single. His only Chess Records album was released in 1967, which was titled I Left My Blues in San Francisco. Chess Records mainly used him as a session guitarist to back Sonny Boy Williamson, Coco Taylor, Little Water, Howlin' Wolf, and Muddy Waters. Buddy even worked as a tow truck driver during late 1967 while playing clubs at night. In 1965, this guitarist participated in the European tour American Folk Blues Festival. During the March 1969 Super Show in Staines, England, Buddy appeared on stage. The show also included Led Zeppelin, Eric Clapton, Buddy Miles, Roland Kirk, John Geisman, The Misunderstood, Stephen Stills, and Jack Bruce. Later, in 1972, Buddy established the Checkerboard Lounge in partnership with L.C. Thurman. During the late 1980s and early 1990s, Buddy's career was revived. He eventually signed a deal with Silverstone Records and recorded the album Damn Right I've Got the Blues. This album proved to be his mainstream breakthrough and was released in 1991. He also appeared in a crime film, In the Electric Mist, in 2009. As of last year, this guitarist performs at least 130 nights each year. This artist was one of those hundreds of artists whose material was destroyed in the Universal fire back in 2008. Buddy is still going strong with influential albums, and he continually tours across the globe, performing at clubs, including his own club.
So I said, no, don't tape it, you gotta come up and play. And he walks up with a wah-wah pellet in his hand, and we plugged him up and we played until the sun rose that next morning.
Buddy has mainly accumulated his net worth as a guitarist and musician. He has a successful music career and has won numerous awards and titles in the music industry, which helped him add money to his bank account. On average, he earns $1.5 million each year. However, it's worth mentioning that this guitarist does not play for the love of money. Instead, he plays guitar for the love of music. Back in 2013, Buddy earned $55,000 from his album called Rhythm and Blues. The total net worth of Buddy Guy is $2 million. The primary residence of this guitarist is his house in Orland Park, Illinois. This house is worth more than $250,000 and features 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Let me also tell you that the total covered area is 2,270 feet. Buddy Guy likely owns the following cars: a Jaguar E-Pace, a Buick Jeep Cherokee, a 1955 T-Bird, a 1958 Edsel, a Ferrari.